Hello and welcome to my article. I've chosen an article about the recent terror attack in Stockholm, Sweden, where a truck driver barreled into pedestrians, leaving at least 4 people dead and even more injured. On the 8th of April, a man is being held under arrest on suspicion of terrorism. The attack is thought to be a terror attack with roots in ISIS, Islamic State. The Swedish police's ongoing investigations confirm this belief, as the police chief now states that bomb-like devices were found in the truck. He says, "We can confirm that we found a device in the truck that doesn't belong here," referring to the possible explosive, of course. This attack has come as a big shock to many, as the country is known for being a liberal and free country with next to no reason for being targeted by these so-called terrorist groups. As the attack was in the pure heart of the capital of Sweden, it has left many, and almost the entire country, on edge. The Deputy Prime Minister of Sweden, Isabella Löfven, says that we can never protect ourselves from this type of violence, and this leaves the country with a big question about whether should we invest more in our own security, or is there no possible way that we can stop these terrible incidents from occurring again. The article is from CNN cable news network, which is one of the biggest news services, if not the biggest, in USA, reaching at least 1.5 billion people all around the world daily. Looking at it at a more analytical point, I chose the Caesar's pentagram, to which I have concluded that the main intention of this article is to inform both nationally and internationally. The neutral and formal language that is used in this article with the basic English vocabulary set a prime baseline for most people to read and understand this kind of article. Also, the circumstances, the writer and the reader all play a role in getting the article to spread across the borders, and more so to help and understand what has happened and is happening and what can be done to help people who have been influenced by this tragic event. I also used the basic procedure to analyze this article, which is trying to understand what the text is about, and distinguishing between the facts and the opinions of the article. And to that I've concluded that the main purpose of this article is to inform about the terror attack in Sweden and how their current situation is, about the should we put emphasis on more security. Then again, the facts and the opinions, I've concluded that the facts are the time and date as this is being broadcast only hours after the incident, and the facts like there were 4 people killed and 15 injured. We know that due to talking with the hospital and stuff. Then some opinions could be like the Deputy Prime Minister said, we can't do anything about these attacks, which is uncertain. And then again, another opinion could be that this must be Islamic State, as the man was Muslim and therefore it must be a terror attack. From here on, I was looking at who is speaking and to whom is the person speaking, which are the 2 next variables in analyzing an article like this. And to the first one, I looked at the speaker's background, and then there I found that it was 2 well-educated journalists, Lauren Said Morehouse and Laura Smith-Spark, and they have a neutral standpoint toward both the religious and the political aspect of this terror attack, and they work for CNN cable news network. And then to whom are they speaking? What's the reader's background? I've concluded that the reader is both the curious international who wants to be well informed about the world and the current status, and then again, mainly this article is meant as an informative news coverage both for the Swedish population and the rest of the world. Then lastly, I looked at the last variable, which is how reliable is the text. And first of all, I think this is very up to date, as the coverage is from within hours of the actual event, and furthermore this coverage is from the ongoing police investigation, which creates reliability as it shows that what has happened and what is currently happening. Then I also looked upon how the topic is relevant for someone like me, and I personally think that this article and article like this one are relevant as it tells me and other readers a lot about the current world status, and additionally it lets me know how to handle certain situations, and in this case how I can help the affected and their relatives. I think that this terror attack is yet another sign of how bad things can be in the world, but it should not put a stop to us living our lives vigorously as we have always done and always should do. Thanks for listening to my article, and I hope you liked it.